4th and inches. And on 4th down, up the middle, Goldman won't get there. Walter Palmore. The Panthers make the biggest defensive play from Walter Palmore.
Yeah, and watch inside the offensive guard. He has to do a better job of posting up and stopping the defensive lineman from getting across the face of the right tackle, Busher Beatty, so quickly. He doesn't do that, and so now the offensive tackle is in a bad position.
Marvin Harrison and get down, avoid the hit.
Dustin Smith had 8 catches all year. He has 6 tonight for an average.
Ready, go.
Generous of him. What do you tell the linemen? Like, why does that?
The command center with Dean Blandino conversing with the officials. Now they'll go for 2. Lindsey Scott being chased, and Scott is sacked. Walter Palmore, all 320 pounds of him catching up to the slippery Lindsey Scott Jr. to drop him.
Boy, it just doesn't make any sense how some guys like that can make plays like this. And you called it, Palmore. Look at that. Like a vending machine that can sprint. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Palmore, 317
short by the true line measurement. Good. Here we go. Get on. 180. Wait. They do snap it. The handoff to Smith. Smith is not going to get there. The Panthers stand tall. Arlington turned away on 4th and 1.
The defensive line clogged it up, and Kai Nakua knifes in from the outside to make the stop on 4th down. Down by 5. Michigan gonna get the ball when we come back.
2 at the 37 of Michigan.
Back in and run it right here. Blaze 2.
2nd and 2. Smith going nowhere. They were ready for that one up the middle as Walter Palmore back on the field to make the tackle.
Yeah, and this is a tough situation for me.
Football fan, and there's Darius Victor, another little guy. Ball comes out as he's tackled. Cookus, instead of falling on it.
Nicole, what does he want?
There's that fumble initially. That ball was clearly of Case Cookus.
They lose 10 yards on the opening play of the second half. Do we blame that on Devin? Here's Cookus.
32 seconds. 32 seconds on the play clock.
That does not look promising for getting back in the game. Here comes the delayed blitz. Love.
Faces the pressure with the ball. He's got Papali right there on a bit of a break route. He steps up, knows he's going to get hit. Papali needs to stay on his feet, obviously, get the line to gain. But Love doing a good job recognizing a couple of series.
He's 7 for 8 after that 11-yard completion. Darius Victor with the run, cuts it back inside the 20. Down. Needing a yard. Victor lowers his shoulder, fights his way, and gets 2.
5'7", 230 pounds, and he needed it. See those legs churning 1 yards.
You see that 6'4" frame for Chisholm. So a handoff to start the day.
And he comes in into the backfield, and he forces Nolan Henderson into an awkward position.
Now 3rd down and 5. Henderson maybe got hit as he threw that. It's 4th down.
Yeah, and this is the pass rush. And when we look at this pass rush for Michigan, it always starts with Speak. So he's the one that's first getting in there. But how about the middle of that defensive line, creating some pressure in the lap of Etling? He cannot step up. And
What was the conversation with him this week, knowing this was going to be a bigger game for you?
I mean, Wes, he's a great guy, He's all the one in our group.
A little bit of pro style, then some spread, but he said it's the most amount of RPO he's run since his high school days in Smyrna as Thompson gets bottled up on the outside. Touchdown delivery man. Got a chance to talk to Joe Flacco at one point, too. Get back to something you said earlier, Joel. Opportunity. What an opportunity here for Nolan Henderson. As he goes to work, being pressured, has to flare it away.
Ready. 180. Wait, son.
Four-man rush. Henderson has it batted into the air. Excellent job by Walter Palmore to get those big paws up there at second down.
Checking in at quarterback. Two FCS quarterbacks doing their thing.
And a nice throw by Williams.
27-yard pickup to the 17-yard line. Victor tries the right side, gets a yard to the 16.
The longest run of the season for the defenders. Here's Harris, met in the backfield, but a flag down as Breland
T right there from his wide receiver position.
Tight window, but complete. Trying to set up the ground with Ta'amu. This was a staple of the offense.
It's Roundtree again, trying to bounce it. He was in trouble early. Speaks in pursuit, and he Martinez started 9 for 12, just 1 for 6 since, including an interception. Here he steps up, ball's out again, but they'll rule him down.
Got two big-time players. So Walter Palmore first. Look at his eyes on the ball. He's attacking the football, and that's intentional. That's called a turnover, not a takeaway. You're taking the ball away. But he's a monster. He has great hands. A couple weeks ago, he had a PBU in the fourth quarter to help win the game.